Hi everyone, my name is Maria, thank you for being here, and in this video I want to talk a little bit about myself. I'm from Russia, I'm 35 years old, and all my life I was living in Russia, and just last 3 years I'm living in Turkey, in Istanbul, with my husband and 3 cats. My job is photography, I'm a portrait photographer and a teacher. Originally I'm from very cold and very small town in far northeast of Russia, it's called Magadan, and I was going to school in minus 30 degrees in heavy snowstorms, so you can call me a real girl from the north. In university I was studying English. I was going to be an interpreter, translator. But after graduation I realized that I don't want to go to the normal office 9-to-5 job, and my passion was always into art. I was always drawing when I was a child, I was taking photos when I was a student, so I decided to follow my heart, and I found some job in local photo school, and immediately I decided that this is where I want to be, this is my world, and I want to become a real photographer. I call it cinematic portrait. And why cinematic? Because my love for movies affected my vision, I think, and in every photo shoot I'm trying to create the feeling that it's not a photo shoot but a screenshot. I like when a portrait looks like a movie that we pause for 1 second. And for me these types of pictures are more honest and aesthetic, especially if I take them in some random and ordinary locations, for example in the bathroom or in some simple apartment or at some ordinary street. I teach photography for all the levels, from beginners to intermediate photographers, and I have my online course about cinematic portrait. And my main idea that I teach is that you don't need some expensive gear and some difficult lighting to create some nice and beautiful portraits. The key aspect is your vision and your skill. Because I married Turkish man. We met in Bali 3 years ago. I was living there and working there. He was on his vacation and he asked to move to Istanbul with him. I said yes, even though I haven't been in Turkey before, never. And I would say it's pretty beautiful and nice country. Of course it has got its disadvantages and advantages, like every country. For example, what I like here is wonderful sea. It's better than in Bali, for example. I love here food, especially meat, fruits and vegetables, and baklava, many things that I enjoy here. And I live here a pretty calm and peaceful life. We live next to the seaside, not far from the center, and almost every day I drive in bicycle. I don't have driving license, so mostly I'm using bicycle and metro for my transportation. I enjoy here playing basketball with the seaside view. I enjoy walking in the old streets of European side. And actually I've never been a cat person, but here in Turkey, especially in Istanbul, I started to love them because they're everywhere and they're so lovely. They try to hug you and you cannot help yourself. You just start hugging them and kissing them. And I also has got some second passion after photography is drawing. I like using acrylics, gouache and watercolor markers, and as references I use photos that I take on my walks. And the more ordinary scene or location looks like, or the more basic object is on the photo, the more likely I will draw it, because I like to see the beauty in ordinary and mundane things that other people wouldn't notice. And also I do yoga, I cook, read books, play PlayStation, learn Turkish, do workout. These are my basic activities. So that's it for now. Now you know me a little bit better, and I want to keep doing these talking sessions. Actually it feels pretty nice. It feels like journaling, but in a verbal way.